Just a Manic Monday. What's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? It's that time again. Egghead News Podcast Daily. I'm Tracy Spivey, and of course, with me as usual, the trifecta. Over in the right corner, Mr. Pablo. Say it twice, Solano. Pete.
Hey.
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much.
It's hot summer, right? Hot, humid.
Oh, yeah.
Feel like the subway.
I don't know about that.
Outside. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, over on the left is Brooklyn in the house. That's right. We got him back. I found him. I'm always looking for this guy, right? I found him. Brooklyn Bridge. Freddie.
What's going on?
Mahoney.
What's going on, people? And you know what? If you're looking for me, I will be in one of them subway cars.
All right. Listen, the hot topic today is Manic Monday. Let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. Let's tell it like we know it. Listen, my man is putting the movie back out again, and he know we're gonna go again. I'm feeling all kind of certain ways about this. I feel like a puppet on a string. I feel like somebody just wound us up, and then we go like bobblehead dolls. I feel like that Tom and Jerry, the guy just walked around. How y'all feel about this, boys and girls? We got to get comments on this. How do y'all feel the fact that they got us like this? Avengers Endgame re-release. And you know we going. I got people saying, I ain't going. I said, you know you a damn lie. You know you going. He said, yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
He said, yeah, you're right, Trey. I'm going. I just had to say that to feel good.
Did you guys see this coming at all?
Oh, no.
Did you?
I thought maybe a couple of months from now. I didn't think they would do it. I thought maybe they wouldn't do it like Avatar did, which I still consider cheating. That's cheating. But anyway, how you feel about that, P? They got us.
You know what? When I first heard it, I was excited. And I was like, okay, I'm going to plan out my day so I can go see it. And then I started thinking about it. And I was like, man, 3 hours is a lot to ask of anyone. They got me
damn
the first
right. Again?
They got me the first time around. And I'm like, man, I'm going to pay $15, spend 3 hours watching something I already saw. And then just to see the deleted scene and the post credits. I can wait.
Wow. He said he gonna set it out. He gonna wait it out. But you know the internet.
Nope.
You know the internet ain't gonna let you wait it out. They gonna be blasting that, bootlegging it. They're gonna say, y'all fine. Save your money. Save your money, don't go. Haters. The haters is out there, Disney. Y'all throw your cabs. The haters is out there.
So if everyone is thinking like Pablo.
Not everybody's thinking
for
like
that
me.
reason.
There's a lot of dudes
I'm saying not
there.
everyone, but if most people who are thinking like that and not going because they got to sit through 3 hours, or they can go to the movie, buy their ticket, and not watch the movie at all and say, you know what time is it? Oh, you know what? I think it's almost over. I'll go in the theater now and check out the post-credit. You know, in other words, really not staying in the theater at all.
You're right, Fred. Everybody's thinking about that. Say, I'll come back in a little bit. I'll come back.
And
nobody better not be sitting in my seat. They better not be sitting in my seat.
So will this mess up the chance of Marvel passing Avatar as being number one? If people are going in, if not that many people going in for that reason.
I don't know. The big question is, boys and girls, will this just be U.S. based or will this be global? If this goes global, they will pass Avatar. If they just counting on America, I don't know, partner. A lot of cats around here is tight.
Right. Well,
a lot of cats over here is tight. They like, What do you think about that, P? A lot of cats are tight. They don't want to go back.
The
whole feeling of being manipulated.
I don't blame him because it's like you could have done this the first go around, but now you want us to. I mean, obviously they want to beat Avatar. They want to beat Avatar. I don't want to hear it. They want to beat Avatar.
That's the bottom line, right?
You know, and it's cool. It's cool. I would have done the same thing because I know there's people out there that just can't wait for any little piece of what's next. You know what I'm saying? So people will go.
Yeah.
Will it hit the 40 some odd million that's needed in order to surpass Avatar? Possibly. Let's see.
You mean if it's just domestic? If it's just domestic, maybe. If it's global, yeah, they'll get it. They'll get it They'll get that Friday. That's easy.
I think global they'll do it. Global they'll do it.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I think the question, what will be the credit scene?
Well, there's supposed to be several post-credit scenes and some
Really?
deleted scenes
I have
added into the movie.
I've heard some
Several
stuff.
credit scenes?
I've heard some
Yeah,
stuff.
I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot.
Tell me, okay. From all the things that you've heard, tell me one thing that you've heard. One thing.
Oh, I ain't heard nothing. I haven't heard nothing.
Okay, I have.
I heard two.
No. I want to hear one. I want to hear one. I heard a couple of things too.
Come on, I don't want to pick one. Okay.
What you mean? Pick one.
Okay. All right, man. Okay.
Man, I ain't heard nothing. I've been keeping clean. I ain't heard nothing.
Even though the film is, although the film is still currently filming, I heard some for Black Widow.
Okay.
Black Widow.
That's not too much to me. That's not too much of a spoiler. But I'm talking about telling us something from Fantastic Four.
But I know what Pablo's going to say. I know
really?
exactly what Pablo's going to say.
Well, if you've been following the Instagram, you know exactly what I'm going to say.
I haven't been following it.
All right,
but I know.
But that's crazy that you don't. That's disgusting.
No,
that you would say something like that.
Because I know you, and I know what you're gonna say.
All right, go ahead. Just say one. Just one.
Oh, come on, man! I can't just listen. I can't. It's like Pringles.
So wait a minute. Yeah, me and the audience is still listening to this. So Freddie knows 2 of the post-credit scenes. Is that what he's saying? Or speculating on what the
speculation? I think what he's heard.
Oh, okay. All speculation.
But
all rumors. There's all rumors.
But you mad because you told us a whack Black Widow thing. That's why you mad and you want to keep on going. But that's it. You already lost your turn. It was one. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn.
No,
it's my turn. You can talk all you want. I'll edit out. I'll edit it out. I'll edit it out.
Nope.
Yeah. Let him say it. Say it again, Fred. Say it.
No, let him go. So I can say, yep, that's what I was going to say.
No. I ain't saying nothing now.
Oh, cool. Oh, this is something.
Tell me. They gave you the opportunity. They gave you the opportunity to say something, and now you don't want to say it. Go ahead, say it.
A teaser of Shang-Chi.
Oh, forget about it.
No, they haven't even gone to production. No, I don't believe that.
You're right, they haven't.
Nope.
Let me tell you. You want to hear? You want to hear?
Nope.
You want to hear? Okay. There was a couple. One that I like. Hopefully, it comes to pass. This one is a post-credit scene. Is mostly set in the past, right?
Okay.
Tony Stark working with a certain someone on animal genetics.
Okay.
Right? And that one of the animals, aka insect, spider, Peter was around. He got bit. That's why Tony knows him so well. That's why he was so easily found by him. That's why he's so
he did find him easy.
That's why he's so protective of him, because he knew, that person that he was working with was Norman Osborn.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Can you one up that Brooklyn Bridge? Can you one up that with Nova? Can you one up with Nova versus Terrax downtown Brooklyn? Can you one up that?
Maybe the first look of the Eternals.
Nope.
No, they haven't gone to production yet.
See, Freddie's just he's throwing a dart in the air.
I love some of these rumors. Nope, they haven't even gone before a camera yet. Nope.
Freddie doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's just shooing in the air.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I'm just letting
rumors.
You know who I
No.
thought it's from. They are rumors.
No, yours
this
is not
controversy.
Yours is guessing.
It sounds good, but yours sounds good.
Yeah, because they're actual things that I've been reading. I'm not just thinking about out loud about what I think. No, I'm talking about what I've heard.
Well, this is what I heard too.
I doubt it. McGee, your sources are wrong.
If they show General Ross turning into the Red Hulk, that's a scoop. But we know that's not possible.
Just to let you guys know, I will be going to the movie theater to see the post credit.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going. I don't know if I'm gonna sit them
I
3
mean,
hours.
I gotta see. You're right. I
God
gotta see. I
damn.
gotta see. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Because if they show Doctor Strange talking to the Living Tribunal, I gotta see that. I can't wait till. Let me see. They'll put Endgame on Blu-ray probably August or right before we go back to work Labor Day. That's when they'll probably space it out and then they'll drop it because everything else is dropping. Shazam is hitting Blu-ray and digital and iTunes July the 9th, and then something else is hitting July the 2nd. So they'll wait. Marvel will wait. But once you get this re-release, because P, you don't want to tell me the re-release is going to be for a month. Disney's stretching this out. I will beat Avatar.
Oh yeah. But see, the thing is, lasting a month, that's a little bit over. I mean, because damn, that's a long ass time. Unless they're not releasing it in the mad theaters, where it's like scarce and you can prolong it because there's not a lot of showings, and if they're sold out, they're sold out. It's not like they're gonna extend the hours like they did last time. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Well, and also, I'm sure Endgame will also tie into Spider-Man. That's why we said, will Spider-Man Far From Home be $1 billion? I say, yeah, the first movie following Endgame, yeah.
That's why I like that rumor.
It's a good rumor.
I got others. I don't want him. I don't want to spill them out and then have him come to pass, and then dudes is like looking at me like, "Why you spoiled it?"
Speaking of spoiling, this one dropped over the weekend, and this one shook me to my core. This one knocked me out my chair. This one cold my soup. My soup got cold.
We were arguing.
I mean, this one was like, okay, for the audience out there that's listening, Black Panther is being written, quite possibly, as a geopolitical thriller.
Again?
It seems like this is, thank you, wasn't the first one a geopolitical thriller? And obviously, if this is true, we won't get any Namor. We're getting the return of Killmonger, and they're adding Donald Glover, I guess because he's Donald Glover. More power to you, brother. But they're adding you in. I mean, who are you supposed to be? The Rocket Racer? That's Spider-Man. I mean,
he's supposed to be the Prowler. I know that.
Oh, he's gonna be the Prowler? He's gonna be the Prowler?
That's what he was in.
Well, how the hell he get to Wakanda?
But how do you call it? Home Alone? What? Back Home? What's the name again?
Who?
Spider-Man Homecoming. Okay. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Far From Home.
No,
Far From
first
Home.
one. The first one when he
was. I saw Homecoming. Yeah, he was in the parking lot with him and Spidey webbed the car.
Right. He said, no, you're a criminal. You're a criminal.
Yeah, you're a criminal. You're a criminal. Yeah.
You're a criminal. Right. Wait, so they're doing the same formula as they did in the first Black Panther? Let's
stick to that topic. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted Namor to be introduced into Black Panther 2. I guess that was a personal preference. And you know how we always say around here about Eggheads about people and their personal preferences. Like I got into a rant with a guy. Well, not so much a rant. I got into a rant with this guy who is blasting Star Wars, Disney, the whole nine. So I said, well, write a letter, send it to them, and if they don't make the franchise for you, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, get back to the Black Panther. Fred, you're right. I saw the first one. It's a okay movie. It's not a Winter Soldier. And you're gonna make the same movie again? This was the first movie, and if Ryan Coogler wants to give me the same movie again, okay, but you'll see the difference at the box office. People will go in for the first take and say, wait a minute, again? It's the same thing again?
They can't do that. We talked about in the show on how they need to step up and elevate their storyline.
I like that line, elevate.
I mean, I can certainly agree that there are some aspects of geopolitical storyline in the film, but it had to do more with Killmonger, for me anyway. It had to do with Killmonger and that sense of abandonment, that sense of you had all the tools to prevent a lot of history, bad history, and they never came, so there was abandonment there. And then for all that's gone on with African Americans and Black people, period, there was a sense of, I'm taking over stuff. We're gonna take over. We have all the tools to do so. So we have all the tools to do so. So I think we certainly have like world conquering ideas on in regards to Killmonger wanted to take over and live like the Wakandans, because the Wakandans were living well.
They can't do this whole same formula again. So is this a rumor, first of all? Is this speculation, or this is facts that they are?
No, this is the rumor that came out. This is the rumor that came out over the weekend, because based on one character that we put up on, and I said, okay, and it's not the whole interest, it's not the whole portion of the film, but once again, Black Panther is involved with another, once again, Africa, geopolitical, enemies at your borders, people want to take over, a coup but didn't we do that already? And Pablo, that's what we're saying. Didn't we do that? Because you had an answer for this. You had an answer for this.
Okay, my response to the outrage on behalf of Tracy.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, if Marvel wants to outdo its first outing, which was incredible, which I predicted, I'll keep on saying it forever and ever. If they want to do that, they have to give us something more. And that more would be, I believe, and I'm sure all of you would agree, would be Namor. His history in the comics book between the two. And I think in order to outdo the last one, you have to do something like that. The geopolitical stuff, I'll say this. Ryan Coogler, for me, has not done a bad film. I don't think he will do a bad film. The only thing is, if Marvel wants to outdo Black Panther 1, they have to do more. It could be a great movie. But it won't. I don't think it'll pull in the same type of numbers. Let's see. Depending on the storyline. Because you know what, the diehard fans like us, we're not. Killmonger, from what I've heard, is gonna appear in the astral plane. He's not gonna be like alive, so we can sort of breathe easy in that he's not gonna be alive in this film. From what I've heard, hopefully that is the case. What other sort of storyline, geopolitical thriller they're looking at in the comic books? I'm sure, Tracy, you know, but I'm sure you and I can agree, and you, Freddie, that Namor would be a welcome addition to the forward movement of Marvel, and clocking in $1 billion in each film.
This is true. Namor would tilt the casino.
Yes, absolutely. Namor would definitely elevate the box office juggernaut if he was to appear on there.
But Fred, tell the folks how you felt about the first one.
It was okay.
Yep.
It was okay. Like we all said, it was a good movie.
It was a good movie. I'll say this, and I might sound redundant. It may sound redundant, but what I'm gonna say is it was a good film. It was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a great film.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point.
There's a difference there.
There is a difference, and that's why when you're saying, and I hope this is a rumor, the fact that they're going to use the same formula, I guess you can say, the whole geo-political thing. And that's why the first thing that came out of my mouth was again.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll definitely get new characters. Again. Hopefully we'll get a Roro. Who knows? Hopefully we get a little bit of her.
If he doesn't appear, if SubMariner doesn't appear in Black Panther, do you think he'll probably appear in another movie?
Maybe movie? I don't know.
Is it possible?
I don't know. Fantastic Four. Maybe not in their origin movie. I mean, I don't know.
Kevin Feige is dying to get the Submariner on there, but remember,
think
about it. Let's think about it. If we were doing Submariner, let's take like 2-3 minutes to talk about this. Let's say we're writing the Submariner, and we're thinking about the look. No way can we have this dude with flying wings on his ankles. That's going to look real crazy. I'm sorry, it's going to look crazy.
No, I think at this point, you could do anything right now, like the Mandarin with his 10 rings.
I don't know. And I have another point.
But that's the mystery. That's always been a mystery with Namor. How does he fly with them tiny itty bit? It's crazy. Like them little wings that can fly. It's crazy.
Yeah, they gotta. It's hard for them to make that look dope.
Guys, it's comic books. In the movie,
no. Don't turn around and come on with it. It's comic books. No.
Yes, it is. Because it is.
It's comic books, but
man.
they make.
But in the movie, they're not gonna.
But they make it look good. They make it look good. I don't think.
Yeah.
Certain things are difficult to make look good. I'm sorry.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You know, and I agree with you, Pablo. I just don't like agreeing with you as you say something.
But it's so crazy.
You're right. I mean, I don't want to see the little wing.
I mean, I don't mind seeing it.
I'm gonna be in contract. You gotta put wings on Namor's ankles. That's wings on Namor's ankles is like cat without his shield.
No, you
listen. We all in disagreement. You got to have that trademark. What's Namor's trademark? Those pointy Spock ears, that crazy hairline that's like a freaking Speed Racer Mark V. Yeah. You gotta have that. And you got to have
the pointy ears.
And the point, and you got to have those ankle wings that drive everybody crazy. How the hell does he fly?
But listen, in terms of the comic book accuracy, you can sort of say, you can say they've been pretty spot on.
Yep. Except for making Hemsworth wear that damn helmet. but but they've been spot on. They've been spot on about everything else, and except for making the Eye of Agamotto the time stone. But we all know that was because of the Infinity. That's why, because Doctor Strange never had one of the Infinity Stones. But we know that was done on purpose. So that's like saying the Silver Surfer won't have a surfboard. We're gonna give him a motorcycle. I mean, what is he? What is he? Space? Space Ghost?
Right.
Like what? But you know who would do that? Fox would do that in a heartbeat. Fox would do some crazy crap like that. You were like, what is this?
Yeah, Fox is crazy.
But getting back to the Black Panther, since we pivoted off, if it is another geopolitical, hands down, it could still be a good movie, but I want to look at the returns. I want to see if people will support it, just like I know people will support Shang-Chi the way they supported the first Black Panther. If the second Black Panther is geopolitical, and once again, it's somebody going for the throne, I mean, they could have did that with the Thor movies. Somebody going for the throne. So then, once the returns hit, we'll be able to tell if the general audience liked it again, or if maybe they fell back a little bit, because like Freddie said, if we're getting that same content again, if they didn't give us a different story, we'll see. We'll see by the numbers. That's the great thing about numbers. Numbers don't lie.
In retrospect, and thinking about Black Panther, I think I'm putting a little bit too much pressure on them to outdo their first one.
Okay.
And I think all Black Panther has to be is great. That's it. All it has to be is a great movie.
And they don't have to do an origin story. And they don't have to do any stories with any agendas. Yeah. There's no agenda for Black Panther. I don't have to cater to this. I don't have to pander to that. Yeah. It could just be in itself. That's why Captain America and Winter Soldier was so much better than Captain America: First Avenger. I'm not strapped with that whole origin thing. Yeah, and now I can just be a movie.
And it wasn't, it wasn't $1 billion film, but it's by far the best film that Marvel's done.
Oh, not pen, please. Winter Soldier, forget about it.
It is a perfect
hands
movie.
Down.
It is a perfect movie.
Top 5 all time.
It is a
Top 5 comic book movie all time.
Number 1 movie of all time. So we got not today, but we got to do a ranking of top 5 movies. Let's not go to 10, but top 5 movies, and I'm talking about of all superheroes, DC and Marvel.
Yeah. And speaking of DC and Marvel, it's crazy how they give me these segues. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little pissed off, but I don't want to be pissed off. Yeah, I'm pissed off. What the hell? Listen, Ava DuVernay is riding a wave right now because of her Netflix series, which I won't, Why is Zack Snyder releasing concept art, graphic pictures of his canceled Justice League movie when this woman, a fellow director, producer, writer, is about to go into production on a mainline title, DC Presents New Gods? Why is he telling the public, oh, this is what I could have done, should have done, would have done if they let me? Oh, this is what the side would look like if I could have done it, would have done it if they let me. Okay, but the businessman in me sees how Disney handles their business. They don't get into woulda, shoulda, coulda. I wish I could have did this. I wish I could have did that. But they don't do that. Why is Warner Brothers, AT&T, Warner Brothers, allowing Zack Snyder to put out this content, which I will tell you what they're doing. I'll tell you what Zack is doing. He's dividing the public. When Ava comes out with her product, Freddie, you might have some people, oh, well, I want to see Zack. Well, Zack got fired.
I think the fact that we're still talking about Zack is annoying.
It's amazing. But you can say that, Fred, but Zack put some stuff out last week. He's been going now for years. He put out property and product last week. So what's that saying about Zack? That's not a reflection on us. What's that saying about Zack? He can't let this go.
He hasn't clearing out his desk. He's still putting out material.
Listen. Bear with me now. This is all WB's fault. This era right here is going to probably be the black eye of the superhero genre film in history because of what because of what WB let happen. They let it happen because they didn't care what happened. Had there been someone there to listen to Zack's pitch, they would have said no.
Mm-hmm.
This is
not.
Right. This is not it.
Right.
Instead,
this is not universe.
Instead, Zack sold him on the idea of what it is that he wanted to do. It wasn't working, and before Zack can do any more pictures, they deaded him. It's all WB's fault.
Yeah.
Now, what Zack is doing, Zack is upset, man. Zack is bitter, and I would be too. They shooed me out. I created this world, and based off of my creation with Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, you know what I'm saying, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Although 2 of them have gone on to be more successful, but those were his picks. Those were his picks, and they're going. And the studio is now building around that.
We get it.
He's upset.
We get it.
He's tight. But at the same time, man, you have someone there that hasn't done nothing to you. She's trying to do her thing. She's trying to go about this the right way, and you're making people choose.
Yep.
I'm sorry, my friend, but you are the minority in this. I'm sorry. Justice League fans, I know you love. I get it. I understand. You want to see the Zack Snyder cut. I get it. But it's over.
Oh,
it's over. And when it happens, if it happens, it happens. There's nothing. All you're gonna see is the movie, and that's it. That story is over. It is done. That's all you're gonna see. You're not gonna see a continuation of. It is done. It is over.
Yeah. But
I was wondering, you brought up a great point. You actually think that these guys think if the uncut version comes out, that they're gonna bring Zack back? Like, I mean, yo, Fred, what's the
That
end
is
game with
not
these
even.
people? Do they
That's
believe
not.
that?
What are you talking about? That's not. That's far from happening. Re-release the uncut, and all of a sudden, hey Zach, you know what? We were all wrong. Come back, man. You know what? Come on back, because
Nah,
that's
that
not
ain't
going to
happening.
happen. That's not
That ain't
happening at
happening.
all. I'm sick and tired of this. And yes, Pablo was right. WB.
Not even James Gunn messed up that bad. They
Oh, they
took
took
him
him
back.
back. Yeah, because listen, there was no need to fire him in the first place. With James, there was no reason to
I would disagree with
it
you on
wasn't.
that,
I
but go
mean,
ahead.
it wasn't really.
Go. Keep on,
But
keep on.
but all. I mean, all in all, going back to Zach, like I was saying, how me personally being sick and tired of hearing um, his name and the things that he is doing, and how he's trying to spoil Ava's thunder, you know, as she comes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I don't
know.
know if he's trying to. I don't know if he's even trying to spoil it. I think he's just being. This is all against WB, and Ava is collateral damage.
Yeah, I mean, and that still sucks, man. You know,
Yeah,
that
that's
still
sad. That's
sucks.
sad.
And he's just gonna keep going, and they're gonna let him just keep going on and on and on. That's just that's the bad part right there, Pablo. Like you said, it's WB
Well,
fault,
I
but I
mean,
think they're not going to really stop Zach.
before we move on, Tracy and I were discussing that there's a possibility. Who knows? Maybe that they file some sort of injunction on him for him to cease.
Yeah, cease and
releasing
desist.
property of WB, possibly. Who knows if they might go that far? Because he's deliberately doing this to mess with WB. He's not doing. I mean, he knows that this movie's not gonna come out. WB is not gonna let it come out. What's the problem, man? Let it go, man. Let it go.
Right,
You got a movie coming out. You got a movie coming out next year, some zombie thing that you wanted to do. You getting it done? Do that. Talk about that, yo. We don't even know nothing about your movie. It's a zombie movie. The same like all the other zombie movies, just zombies. Talk about that, yo. Talk about how exciting that's going to be.
But that...
Because right now, nothing you're doing is exciting.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Well, you heard it here. Let's move on.
Tracy, you there?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow. We just have to hear it play out, and that's our take. And Ava, I wish you the best. I feel bad that you have to walk into this type of environment, but based on the other properties that you've done and other things you produce, I think you're tough. I think you can deal with it. But I know sooner or later he's probably gonna get on her nerves. She gonna say something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like sister gonna say, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm getting tired of him.
Yeah. Definitely.
One other topic that I like to bring up, boys and girls, on this Manic Monday, and I'm happy for this topic. I want to see how you guys feel about it. Marvel Studios open door to Keanu Reeves, whatever you want to be. You want to be a hot dog vendor in the corner. You could do You can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you like. I mean, yo, they got the red card. Moon Knight, Adam Warlock, Dr. Doom, whatever. Yo, Keanu, that's a good feeling, man. That's a good feeling when the studio comes in and tells you what do you want? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
And no, Keanu, he probably in the way that he is. The best characters he probably could be is Adam Warlock, and not for nothing, Moon Knight falls right into that personality trait just as much as Adam Warlock does.
But let me ask you
Enigma type man.
Can I
That's
suggest
Keanu Reeves.
Can I suggest another character?
Who?
Think about it. I'm gonna say it right. I'm gonna say take 5 seconds to think about the name that I'm about to throw at you right now.
Okay.
All right.
Norrin Radd.
What? No.
Yeah, he's got. Well, the common denominator is And if you say Norman Rat, you could also say Stephen Strange. Not for nothing, Keanu Reeves' personality.
Who's Stephen who?
You could have said Doctor Strange.
Oh no, hell no.
The same type
Doctor Strange is
the
this
same
dude.
type of recluse. Well, I mean, now you got Benedict come back. It's a little too late. But before you had Benedict, Keanu Reeves' personality fits those characters.
Yeah.
Warlock, Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, and Norman Rat.
Yeah, let's forget about Doctor Strange because Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict has it too. But the characteristics that Keanu Reeves plays in, basically, they say in every one of his movies,
is that
and that's not a shot.
Enigmatic, confused.
That enigma man, yes, E-Man. He's E-Man. Would he be an Adam Warlock? Perfect.
I think Adam Warlock's
an enigma. Perfect. Adam Warlock, perfect. Now, could he play Moon Knight? Yeah, because Moon Knight is a schizophrenic. He has all these different multiple personalities. And not for nothing, how would you guys feel about a character, a superhero, just throwing it in there? He's got multiple personalities now, which means that you can't trust this guy. This guy's kind of a nut. I don't think the Marvel Universe has had that yet. We haven't had the Sentry. The Sentry is the same thing. He's either the good guy Sentry or he turns into the Void. I mean, it's but I'm just talking about we haven't had that characterization yet. Now, Norman Osborn fits into that. 1 minute he's Norman Osborn, the next minute he's the Goblin. He's a nut.
For me, it's all, what you guys are talking about. For me, is just knowing that Kevin's been talking to Keanu for a minute. So obviously, they've been talking
for a minute. They've been talking. What do you want to do?
A lot of speculations like you guys throw out there as for what character he can play, but the fact that Keanu is bankable, and people gonna go see him. Exactly.
He's a good character. He's not a weird, like The Rock. It'll be difficult not to see The Rock. Right. It'll be difficult not to see George Clooney because he's just being himself.
Oh yeah.
But Keanu Reeves, you don't ever know what you get with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what makes him so good.
That's true. It's true.
Because John Wick is not Neo.
Yeah.
John Wick is not Neo. Just Wick and Neo. Nope.
But it'll be interesting to see. It would be interesting to see him play Adam Warlock and then play the Magus. That's what's so interesting to me. Those dual identities.
Yeah. Well, there it is, like Moon Knight. The schizophrenia. Here we go. And the Magus was before Sentry.
But let me ask you this: would you want to see a Moon Knight movie or a Moon Knight series?
Moon Knight, it would be better as a series.
Yeah. That's what I think.
It really would.
That's what I think too.
We would say Marvel Netflix, but soon we'll probably be saying Marvel Disney Plus or Marvel Hulu or something like that. But Moon Knight would be better off as a TV production instead of making a movie every other 3 years. And, it's better as a series. Yeah. Or as they used to say, the old westerns or Twilight Zone. Moon Knight would be better for that. Yeah. Like a better Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Which has
don't
long
know how
legs.
that's still on the show. I was about to say, I don't know how that all that is totally on this planet that is still on TV.
Before I think that was our last topic. Can we go over one more topic that I found interesting today? The Black Widow movie. We saw some scenes that were being shot in Budapest, which is a key destination. Budapest. We've heard it from the first Avengers film.
The Avengers.
Yeah,
they keep mentioning it, so I get this time. This is what's dope about it, that they pay off all those things that we want to know, like what the hell happened in Budapest.
Yeah,
and now they're going to show us. So we're definitely going to see Hawkeye.
Well, remember,
we're supposed to see another female that's supposed to take over the Black Widow moniker. when.
Well, yeah, that's the storyline. The blonde Black Widow. That's the big storyline.
Can I say this? And let me. I want to hear your reaction to this. First you, Tracy, and then Fred. Could this be another Winter Soldier?
Ooh. Wow.
Ooh.
I know the Russos. I know the Russos are not making it, but
yeah, Kate Shortland. Kate Shortland is making the Black Widow movie. Could it be? Yeah, anything could be anything, but what's the key component? We don't have the Russos. So, okay. That being said, we don't have the Russos, so it's not gonna be Winter Soldier. It's not gonna be Civil War. It's not gonna be. But let's see how they play it. I mean, just the fact that they got Ray Winstone, and if anybody watches the movie, Ray Winstone, who's been in everything. I even watched him in Antoine Fuqua's King Arthur. Ray Winstone's great. But I wonder if he's playing her father. Let's see the dynamics. And then we'll also see, at that point in time, S.H.I.E.L.D. was still under control of Hydra, but they just didn't know.
That's a good question, Pablo. I never come close to thinking anything that can be like Winter Soldier or better than Winter Soldier. Is it possible? I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that. I really don't know.
Get out the carbon paper and copy, steal, copy, cheat. Do what you got to do. Just make it great. Just make it great.
For their standalones, other than Iron Man, I think, other than Thor too. I can't even say that.
We're getting the Taskmaster in this movie. Okay. The Taskmaster is being introduced.
Black Widow has the potential of being a great film, man.
Yeah. That's apparently under the radar for some reason. Everybody's talking about all the new. Maybe that's what it is. Everybody wants to see Eternals. Everybody wants to see Shang-Chi. Mm-hmm. Shang-Chi.
When it comes to Black Widow,
nobody's talking about the Widow.
People are gonna show up. People are gonna show up for her.
Oh yeah, because she's been here this long. And
she's gone.
They should have made this movie.
And she's gone.
Right. And she's gone. They should have made these movies years ago. But everybody was scared about making a female movie because of. Hey, Fred, how you feel about this? They always, before Wonder Woman, they blamed Halle Berry's Catwoman, and I think that wasn't fair. That's unfair. The reason why I'm not giving no money, you see Halle Berry and Catwoman. Well, okay, but I mean,
woo, man.
I saw Halle Berry's Catwoman 10 years later, and I said, this thing is terrible. And this is how the comic book movies, you laughing, this is how comic book movies were made, where they look dated. Catwoman looks like X-Men Last Stand.
Know it?
Freddie, they do. These movies look alike. They're
like the same. Catwoman look like X-Men The Last 90s
Stand. Formula.
Catwoman looked like it was on Channel 11 and it's been out for the longest.
Are you stupid?
It was horrible. The way it was edited, the way it was shot, the dialogue.
It just looked like it. It looked like it should have just went straight to.
It was.
Was it as bad as Green Lantern?
Yes.
Was it as bad as Green Lantern?
Yes.
And how bad was Green Lantern? How bad was Green Lantern?
I sat through Green Lantern. I couldn't see. I don't know how Catwoman finished. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't want to know what happened.
Green Lantern.
How bad was Green Lantern? How
it was bad.
Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern?
It was bad, but it wasn't as bad as Catwoman. At least you had something to be curious about. What curiosity did you have other than seeing Halle Berry looking good? That's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. The movie was a disaster.
Was Green Lantern as bad as Blade 3? Or was Blade 3 better than Green Lantern?
Again, Green Lantern had more to offer because it was the first time this thing was being done. So people went out to see it. But after people got I'm pretty sure people came out the theater like, yo, don't go see this movie. This movie was horrid.
Dude, when that kid came out with that big gamma brain, I said, oh my God. Really? Really? Is this what you think a comic book movie is? Show a guy with his head the size of a half a room, and he's a super villain. I mean, it's just, oh man, that movie was terrible. Oh god, and then the CGI suit. Oh,
but once again, it's a testament to who the hell they have at WB or had. I don't know if those people are still there. Yeah. But if they were there during that time and green lit this, you got to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, they didn't really take the time.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they just didn't take the time.
God. You got to look back at that. You got to look at what's being presented now with Marvel and somewhat a little bit DC. A little bit. They haven't gotten there quite yet. But when you look at what Marvel has done,
let's go back again. I'm being bad boys again. Y'all see I mess with them. Now let's go back again. How bad was those black X-Men suits now when you think about
bad.
It? They were horrible.
Yeah, terrible. Oh, absolutely.
They were horrible.
Listen.
They were terrible.
I was thinking about this. I was like, yo, I understand why they did what they did because they couldn't. I don't think they had the right person or persons that I don't think they hired the right mind to conjure up.
Are you talking about Fox with the first X-Men movie?
Yeah, costumes.
I mean, that was
to make it look authentic. Not authentic, but look like the X-Men.
Well, the X-Men costumes were always individualized.
Yeah,
they made everybody uniform
the same,
like they were maneuvered.
Because they didn't
it was crazy.
Because they didn't want to see.
Think that showing their actual.
They didn't know how. They didn't want to do a Street Fighter. They didn't want to do a Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? They didn't quite know how to put it off.
He said Street Fighter. Wow.
They didn't know how to
Street Fighter.
They didn't know how to quite pull it off. And just thinking about it, just think about it. Yo, just think about it for 5 seconds. Do me this solid. Think about it for 5 seconds. What would a Wolverine costume look like? Honestly, live action.
Well, they could have went with the brown and tan if that was necessary. But then, like you said, back in those days, it probably would have looked crazy. It would probably look like those crazy old 1970s, those 1970 Justice League CBS shows that used to come.
But I think their mind. I think some people, production people, whoever, when they saw the Avenger movie, I think the Avengers showed that you could present those costumes on the big screen.
Yeah.
And I think that's what had people, start saying to themselves, "Whoa, wait a minute! I think we don't really need to put on the black
know about Wolverine
costume, the black."
I don't know about Wolverine. That's a stretch.
Yeah, that is a stretch because of that.
You'd have to look in the comic and find some sort of costume that'll almost play to that sort of
because
look.
You're talking about the yellow and blue costume. The yellow and blue.
Yellow, blue, yellow, brown.
He looks like a wrestler.
Yellow.
He looks like a wrestler from Circus.
Yellow. I don't know
the
how you
brown could work.
But the mask is the problem.
Could work.
The mask. I think that's the problem. I think the mask
because it can't look so heavy, but then
there has to be a function to it. Why do you have these long ass things on the side of your head?
Fred, look at what DC was able to do with Ocean Master's mask and Aquaman. You didn't even notice Ocean Master's mask was completely comic book accurate.
Yes,
it was. Yeah,
it was. It was
straight from the Super
Straight
Prince.
up. With the fins, from the fins and the. You funny.
But those masks, I can, they're more. I don't know. It's just hard to picture a Wolverine mask. Yeah. How would they make it look? Would it look ridiculous? Would it? I don't know. There has to be a function. There has to be a reason.
I would love to be in a room when Kevin Feige and them are doing costume tests to see. What's the first thing about Wolverine? We want to see this mask. Because, Kevin's going to say, listen, they're going to put me in a box one day. I want to say I put a comic book accurate as possible
Yeah.
Wolverine
Yeah.
on, and like you said, Fred, the first thing with Wolverine will be
Yeah.
that mask with
Yeah.
Those big, pointy,
with those big
you know,
fins
yeah.
or whatever it is on his head.
That's not gonna work.
They can pull it off.
Yeah.
I don't. They can try. Hey, I have all the faith in Marvel. Let's see what they do, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
That mask is something else. All right, that's right, boys and girls. We're gonna wrap this one up. This was just a manic Monday. Tracy Spivey, Pablo Solano, my man Freddie Mahoney. As always, follow us and subscribe. Click on the links in all the bios and all the videos. Freddie, any last words?
I'm going to see post-credit of Endgame, ladies and gentlemen. They got us. They got me. Yeah.
They got us.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. God.
But this is one thing I don't
Pablo,
mind you. This is one thing I don't mind you spoiling, Freddie. You just got to be able to explain this to me right. If you don't, I'm gonna be tight.
I don't.
So Pete, you're not gonna go.
No,
you're not gonna go.
No.
You don't have 3 hours to spare, or buy the ticket and show up 3 hours later.
I'm not paying $15 for no 15.
I would like to see.
Hey, yo, $15. What about the cats who say, "Well, I'm gonna see it Friday in IMAX"? Word, you gonna go back and see it in IMAX again?
I mean, if I was younger, I'd do it too. If I had time, I'd do it too. But I don't got that kind of time. That's what I'm saying. Not that I don't want to. It's just I don't got that kind of time. I gotta edit this podcast. I gotta do other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Y'all busy." I got, but Fred, like you said, will we go back? Everybody's lying. Yeah, you know you're going back. So stop. Yeah. You're going back. You're going back. And will they get that 40? Will they get that 40 mil? I mean, that's all that's left.
Yeah.
If they go global, easy.
They'll get that.
If they go domestic, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we'll know this weekend because I'm sure you're seeing it, and Freddie, you said you're seeing it. So
we'll see it. It'll be out there.
When you see it, Trey, when you've digested it and thought about it, you call me and let me know what you thought. And you tell me whatever you need to tell me. I don't want Freddie telling me because I think he's gonna mess it up. I want somebody that's gonna tell me the story, not this dude's messing it all up, not telling me that he said, she said, but that wasn't what she really said, and that said, no, none of that.
I'm going.
Well, like I said, by the weekend, it's going to be everywhere. And then next week, boys and girls, Spider-Man Far From Home will be also hitting the theaters. So Disney's just raking in the dough. Don't forget, they got to pay that Fox bill. That Fox bill was how much? $85 billion. So Disney going to be putting out everything for the next couple of years. Band-Aid wrappers, aluminum foil. Disney going to have it all going. So as we sign off, as we always say around here, go to the movies.